Okay, what a treat to be here today, and what an honor to share the stage with all of these wonderful speakers. And we're just delighted to come and share a little bit of our perspective on the world too. So I'm Jen Whitman.
And my name is Nat Whitman. And today we'd like to start off our speech. Can you hear me in the back? All right, great.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Good old elocution. We'd like to start off our speech today by doing a call and response. Now this call and response comes from some storytellers in Tanzania. And the way it works is, we're going to say, I went and I saw, and all of you are going to say, see so that we may see.
Can you try that? See so that we may see. Give it a try.
See so that we may see. Let's try that one more time. You go ahead.
I went and I saw.
See so that we may see. One more time.
We're almost there. Just a little bit more enthusiasm.
Yes.
Okay, so we're really ready to get
We're trying
started.
to see for you.
Okay.
I went and I saw.
See so that we may see.
Fabulous. I
saw 3 little pigs who set out to seek their fortune. One made a house of sticks, one made a house of bricks, and because of his wisdom he survived.
I saw a little girl who was asked to take a basket of goodies to her grandmother. Now, she was old enough to go out on her own, but she wasn't quite old enough to always know to do the right thing.
I saw a fisherman who caught a magic fish. The fish granted the fisherman any wish he wanted until the man became so greedy he wound up with nothing at all.
And I saw a prince who was so vain and full of himself that a witch turned him into a beast. And he sat by himself in a castle, bitter and alone, until finally a merchant's daughter taught him that beauty is only skin deep. I saw that once upon a time, Bond International School students,
teachers and parents
got together to learn from each other,
to reach out to each other,
and to share the seeds of great ideas at
Bond
TEDx
2011.
Give everybody a big round of applause.
Today, we have one message for you.
And that's this.
We are all storytellers.
Can you all say that with us?
We are all storytellers. One more time. We are all storytellers.
Yes, now we might be standing up in front of you right now, but at the same time, you are telling yourself a story.
It's not one you are telling aloud.
It's hidden and quiet deep within you.
Deep in your mind, you are defining, explaining, and translating your experience.
You shape your understanding of the world by telling yourself a story.
The story that you are telling yourself right now is a story about this talk. It's about me telling you that you're telling yourself a story.
Yeah, hopefully. Every day is spent telling the most important story that you can ever tell.
The story of your life.
And remember,
we are all storytellers.
Okay.
And like all stories, there are many different types.
There's fantasy,
comedy,
tragedy,
adventure. What is your story?
What kind of story do you choose
to tell each day? You see, there are thousands of stories out there.
And all of these stories grow from small seeds that are called
motifs.
Can you say that with us?
Motifs.
The stories that humans tell all around the world are similar.
People have figured out ways to sort these stories by theme or motifs.
Motifs are at the essence of every story.
Motifs are little ideas that mean so much.
Now, people from very different cultures around the world tell stories that have similar motifs.
Even though they may have different settings.
Here's a motif for you. There's a character who finds friends with special talents to help on his or her journey.
Now in North America, you've probably heard this motif as a young lad named Jack who finds a cat, a dog, and a rooster to help him scare off some robbers. In Germany, you may have heard this motif as being a story that you know as the Bremen Town Musicians.
Now, all the way over in Japan, then, there's a young hero named Momotaro who comes from a peach, little peach boy. He finds a pheasant, a monkey, a dog to help him go defeat the ogres on Ogre Island.
You see, people around the world know we all need friends and family to help us stay on our journey.
So some of our stories that we tell remind us to look for friends, to make use of our talents, and to work together as a team.
Now, these motifs are hardy little guys who have literally been around since the dawn of speech.
Stories are full of motifs that send us messages to help guide us through our lives.
Don't take the shortcut, little red. The wolf has dinner on his mind.
Don't judge a book by its cover, beauty. That beast might really be a prince.
You see, these motifs are a roadmap sparking connection and emotion for all of us as storytellers.
And remember, we are all
storytellers.
Exactly. Stories hold up a mirror to our lives.
Look into stories and you will gain insights and new perspectives.
Stories help us to reflect on our own actions.
And give us suggestions for how we can take hold of our future.
You are the hero of your life story.
And what kind of a hero will you be?
A beauty?
A beast?
A Cinderella?
A stepmother?
A little red?
Or a wolf?
Sometimes we can be
all of these in one day. So go ahead, tell your story, the story of your life.
And as you tell your story, listen to those motifs, those story seeds that run through your life.
And while motifs are the seeds of stories, the heart of the story is you.
And don't forget,
we are all storytellers.